Hi everybody, never done a video like this before. My name is Charlene Mohinka, and I came on here awkwardly to talk to you about something that I'm going through. Hopefully people relate. So I'm actually 230 to 235 pounds. Right now I'm 225 because I'm currently trying to lose weight. Basically, I am going to be having the Gastric Sleeve Surgery done, which is also known as VSG. Basically, they go in, it's non-invasive, poke 2 holes on each side of the stomach, go in and they kind of slice, lack of a better word, that sounds horrible, but they cut off part of your stomach and then close it up so it's actually smaller. And so then you can, you get fuller faster, you eat less food, therefore losing weight. So yes, this is really weird for me, but I wanted to go on here and talk about it because I can't be the only one going through this. I know a couple of people that have gone through this, which made me feel comfortable to ask questions about it and to go to my doctor and see what is possible for me, if I even qualify to do this with my insurance. And I just made the cut. You have to have a 40 and up BMI. I'm 5'3", so I'm very short. And yeah, so I am going through with it. My date is February 3rd. It actually got pushed back 2 weeks, so I was like, yeah, I have more time, but it's happening soon, and I wanted to share my journey with you guys. So start from the beginning. I was never skinny, but I think the smallest size I'd ever been was like an 8. When I was like a baby child, I was like probably like 140 pounds. And I think around when I was 17, I lost my mother at that age, and it was hard for me to cope. It was really hard for me to deal with my emotions, and I was having a lot of anxiety, and I was missing my mom and didn't know how to make myself feel better. And I would turn to food because it's always been there for me, and it was kind of something that could, it was like instant gratification for me. And I didn't even know at that point that I was consistently eating. Like, I was not even conscious of it. I was just eating and like overeating. And it was hard. I was, having anxiety attacks. I was on anxiety medication, making me really tired. And I just kept eating because that was just what I did to make myself feel better. And I still do it now. And I'm 34 years old. Like, it's something that just, you don't even know it's an addiction. Like, you're overeating and you're binge eating, really. And I just have this relationship with food that I feel like, I went through a really bad heartbreak in my first love. It was really, at that point, it was really intense, kind of love that you were never gonna have again. And I think when we officially broke up, it crushed my soul. Like, it crushed me in ways that I can't even describe. Like, I'm sure you have all been through this. I'll make a completely different video about that, but that completely crushed my soul, it broke my heart, and I was just broken. I lost my mom. I, had lost someone that I was with for like, on and off for like 6-7 years. And, yeah, I just didn't know what to do. I was then also adopting more unhealthy behaviors. I was drinking all the time, partying, and just eating like anything that I could. So when you're drinking, you're like trying to eat like the oiliest and grossest foods that you can get your hands on. So it was just all unhealthy, and it just kept piling up. And I kept telling myself, I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to stop doing this to myself. I'm going to work out. And I fluctuate. So I went through moments in time where I was really good with working out, and I would go to classes, and I went to dance class, which is a huge thing for me. And I did lose weight. But it just got to this point. I work at a hospital and it is like super stressful. And when I started working at the hospital, it was like emotional eating, stress eating. And that's the worst. When you're stressed, like it is the worst. It creates this like hormone in your stomach that helps you gain more weight, which is like, are you kidding me? Anyway, so, you know, I gained more weight. And I fluctuated, and I didn't even know that this was a thing. Like, I didn't know that the gastric sleeve was an option. I didn't even know about it until I had some coworker friends that told me that they had just gone through the same thing. And then I was like, well, maybe I should check it out for myself. I mean, I have high blood pressure. I have high blood sugar, so I'm diabetic, which runs in my family. And so I was like, what is the harm in asking my doctor to see if maybe I qualify or if she thought this might be like a good thing for me? And she was surprised that I hadn't asked about it before. And she was surprised that she didn't even think about this as an option before. So I was shook. She basically said that if I wanted to get gastric sleeve and like I could go and, you know, find out more about it, talk to the doctor, she'll give me a consultation. And I was so excited. Because when I did talk to the doctor's office, they told me that once I get this procedure done, that I'm going to lose a lot of weight, but mainly like I'm not going to have to take my blood pressure medicine anymore or my metformin for my high blood sugar. So that alone, I was sold. Like I was like, what am I doing? I have to do this. So I signed up for it. I applied for it. With my pre-existing conditions and then, you know, my weight gain, like the weight that I was at, I qualified, to get this done, this procedure done. So you go in after that and you take a class. Right now, because of COVID, they're online classes and they just kind of go over the process and what you need to do and how to prepare, you know, just so you know what happens to your body and how to take care of yourself, what things you need to get. You have to go on a liquid diet the day before, the day of surgery as well. I believe you're on, that's a clear liquid diet. And then you go on a full liquid diet for like 2 weeks after you get back. So the whole procedure is like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. And then you stay there one night. They make sure that you're okay. You use the bathroom. Once that's done, you walk around so you don't get blood clots. And then, yeah, they make sure you're good. And then they send you home. And then that's the recovery period. After that, you're on your liquid diet for 2 weeks, which I'm scared about because I'm really, I get hangry. So I am scared about it. But I am excited, and I just wanted to go on here and tell you about it because I didn't know that this option existed. And I know that there are a lot of people out there that have gone through what I've gone through, and whether it was heartbreak or you lost somebody that was close to you, the emotional eating is very real. Like, do not get it twisted. This is a real thing. Oh, spit, gross. But there's a way to take care of this, and I know with diet and exercise, it's obviously the number one thing you could do it. And I tried, and at this point, my age, my BMI, like it's just, you know, the doctors say that I just need to get this done because at this point, doing the exercising and eating healthy, it's going to take me a very long time to lose weight. So even if I was on medication for losing weight, it would just be so hard at this point. It would take me a really long time. So where I'm at with like my diabetes being like early on and then my blood pressure being high, it just makes sense to go through with this. So I am hella nervous and scared, but all my friends, I have a couple of friends that have been through this, my girls, like, and it worked for them. They're so happy. They've lost a lot of weight. They feel great. That's the main thing. They feel great. They look great, and probably does wonders for your confidence. The thing is I'm a full believer in loving yourself and feeling good in the body that you have. But if there's an option to make you feel healthier and you know, make yourself feel better, like, why not? You know, I mean, I work at a hospital. I have the ability to do this. My insurance is great. I'm young enough. You know, I mean, there's not a lot going on right now. So no, why not? I'm excited though for this journey. I'm scared because I've never had surgery. I'm terrified. But yeah, just want to come on here and vlog with you, see if there's anybody else that knows, has been through this, who knows the feeling of, you know, basically just compulsively eating all the time and letting it take control of your life. And I do regret that. And I wish I could change that. And this is a way for me to take control of my life. It's not for everybody, and I'm not saying that you should go out and do it, but I do think that it is an option. And if you have that as an option, why not? I've heard a lot of success stories. I did the research, I took the classes. Also, they make you, so you take a class, and then you also, sometimes they require you to get a psych eval, which is super easy. In my case, it was, I just asked my doctor, and they gave me a couple of people, like, referrals. So I just called them and did the psych eval over the phone, via Zoom. And yeah, got that taken care of. After you're done with that, you meet with your surgeon, and they tell you if you need to lose more weight. Usually they want you to lose a couple pounds. They asked me to lose 5 pounds. By my surgery date, which is totally possible, what I'm trying to do right now. So yes, in a couple weeks I will be getting the surgery, and I'll keep you guys posted. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, subscribe, all the things, comment, let's be friends. Yeah, come on this journey with me. And yeah, I'm hoping and praying that it works. And I just want you guys to know that it's a possibility. And yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your time. And yeah, like, subscribe, all the things. They do this. Thank you.